They're worth $1 million. And they're pretty, pretty dresses. I believe that's why.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. They're gonna wear their pretty dresses to the Nutcracker tonight, too.
See, what?
They're gonna wear their pretty dresses to the Nutcracker tonight, too.
Oh, man. I'm pretty dressed. Pretty girls. I'm too lucky to have two little girls like that.
I like that.
You're welcome.
How are you doing?
Good time.
Good. You look really great.
I'm fine. Always will, and I am.
You look really good.
I keep wondering why my sister-in-law doesn't come. Oh, I wonder if she's got... What time is it?
Clock over the sink says 3:30. Is that right?
She still has time to come.
Yeah. Shall I go on?
Go ahead.
Okay.
More? You want to talk more?
Is this boring?
No, I think it's fun.
I think so too. And I think it'll be really fun for the girls to be able to read it. Did you ever have an imaginary friend when you were growing up?
No, I don't think so. I imagined I was somebody else. I was always a cowboy. Ken Maynard or some great movie star.
Oh, really?
Yes. Tomboy. Never did imagine I was any beautiful lady.
It sounds like you should have. Everybody was admiring your curly locks and all that, so you were a beautiful lady.
They only knew what I was thinking.
Were you ever afraid of the boogeyman or the monster under the bed?
I thought it was more real than that. I told you they sat at the top of the steps.
Yeah, exactly. Did you ever go to camp?
Went to Mutual Dell. Do you know where that is?
I went there.
Did you?
Yeah, that's so good fun.
I went one year when my mother was the leader of the first girls' class called.
Was it Beehive?
Beehive. Yeah, she was a Beehive leader, and she went up the year before I was old enough to go. And then we went up the next year too when I was old enough to go.
Yeah.
Oh, we had a good time. Yeah. Of course. The year that I was old enough to go, Clara, my friend, and I decided we'd go for a hike. So we went up Barrel off, back through the mountains. I don't know where we went. But we had to cross a place where shale had covered the path. We were lucky we got back.
My goodness.
We just hip hopped across it. We didn't care.
Did you ever get worried about where are we? Or are we going to be all right?
No, we just came back down the trail. Everybody was worried. Where have you been? Where have you been? We just went up the mountain.
And you were Beehive age? So you were 12, 13,
12.
somewhere in there? Wow, that's great. Was everybody in your neighborhood in Lehigh, or was everybody that you always knew Mormon growing up?
Until I was about maybe 13. I didn't even know a non-Mormon.
Really? But you knew such thing existed.
Some people moved into town that were non-Mormons. Well, nobody else in Lehigh knew any non-Mormons did. But there was a girl my age, and her name was Helen Trunke. I remember we used to look at her and wonder what in the world she was. She's not a Mormon. What is she? She must be something very strange about it.
Good.
Couldn't understand her.
I can't answer. See, you knew there was such a thing, right?
Didn't think much about it until I was faced with it.
Yeah, talking about, because people always talk about missionary work and things like that. So it's funny.
I don't think we worked on them very much. We kind of looked at them with awe. I think they were something else.
Yeah. be an experience coming, being them. Can you imagine being them coming in?
Oh, wouldn't that be hard?
Yeah.
Whole town was living Mormon town.
Yeah. What would bring them to town? I wonder.
Some work of some kind, I guess their father did.
Yeah, that would be it. You told me about your swing. Did you have any other kind of toys out in your yard?
I think so. I think it was that swing, that's about all we wanted.
Did you have a sandbox or any place where you used to play in the mud?
I just made mud pies where my grandfather had to walk. I had to clean those up.
Did they have seminary back then?
Seminary?
Yeah. Like before school or after school?
It was a regular class time.
Oh, good.
I think about 11 o'clock in the morning or something, just sandwiched in with the others.
Did they have prayer when you got to school in the morning?
I don't remember, so they must not have.
Did you ever want to run away?
Run away?
Yeah.
Run away, hey!
You like that movie?
Yes, I love it.
Oh, I thought it was one of my favorite movies.
I'll never get over that. Run away! Oh, I don't know if they could call it run away or not, but your grandpa and I slept last one afternoon. Is that the same?
Oh, did you?
Is that as good as running away?
That's fine.
We were on the staff for the yearbook. And there was a meeting in the afternoon of the yearbook staff. So that morning we slept our English class. The English teacher was in charge of the yearbook staff. So we just went up to the park and walked all around the park and thought, what a lovely spring day this is. We went back to school and went to the meeting. Nobody said anything about it.
Really?
Neither the teacher nor us.
How old are you then?
How old?
How old do you think you were?
High school.
High school.
Probably senior because I was the editor of the yearbook.
Just having a day of it. That's good. That's great. What kind of things would you talk about when you would go, like, walking in the park? Were you making plans and...
Oh, I don't know. It just seemed good to get away from school. And everybody else.
That's nice. That's really good. What is your very first memory?
What is what?
Your first memory.
My earliest memory is of being tossed up in the air in a quilt. My cousins were visiting from Idaho, and one cousin held one corner of the quilt, and my three brothers held the other three corners of the quilt, and they put me in the middle, and they went, vroom, and I came down.
So, how old do you think you were?
Probably 3.
That's been fun.
If I'd been much older, I don't think they could have
Turned
come in the air.
What was a perfect day when you were a child?
Perfect day?
Yes.
Oh, just not to be bothered. Perfect day would be to take a book out into the barn and sit on the hay and read it without anybody ever calling me.
Like,
Never happened.
okay. Goodness. Elementary school. Oh,
You're
wow.
nice to stand this.
No, I think this is so great. I was telling Julie I'm just going to be selfish about this. Julie wants me to type it up and give it to her too, so I hope you don't mind. Is that okay?
What I've said, I've said. I can't take it back.
Okay. Did you ride a bus to school or walk?
To school? Yeah, just walk. It was just a little block and a half.
Oh, yeah?
Those are just little town blocks, too. Sorry.
Okay. Was there a playground at your school?
Yes. And there was the first part of the earliest memory I have is of running all the way across the school grounds and climbing the trees that were around the edge of it. Because I could run faster and climb faster than any of the boys ahead of me. And the next memory I have is that they had what they call giant strides. We took those out because too many people got hit in the head. It was a big long pole with chains down. At the end of each chain was a bar that you could hold on to.
Oh my God, it's like
And you'd run. And then you'd be up in the air for as long as you could stay in the air going around.
Oh, wow.
So you were taking giant strides. Run, and giant strides up in the air.
Hitting kids all over.
If anybody let go of the bar, somebody got hit.
Oh.
So they took those off. Doing the exhibition. That was fun while they lasted.
Then all they really had to do was put a tether ball on the end, and then they have a tether ball. Did they have tether ball at your school?
Later. And then there was a slide. Big slide and a little slide.
And I remember the slide at your house. I loved that slide. That was
It was so much fun.
That's great.
And it broke. Somebody got scratched where it broke.
Yeah. Great time. Great time. Did you ever jump rope or play hockey club?
Oh, yes, we all had jump ropes. Double rope.
Oh, really?
Hard. We could do that.
Did you sing songs?
Pardon?
Yeah, I think like some sort of songs.
Yeah, then you turn the rope with each hand and you jump.
And then you go like, my mother said something or another. Some rhymes or another.
That's right.
I can't remember.
Teddy bear, turn around. Teddy bear, turn around.
How many pieces do you have? Two. Counting.
Well, it was fun.
Two. Did you ever play with older kids?
Older kids?
Yeah.
No. The lines between age groups were quite definite at that time.
Yeah.
We wouldn't lower ourselves to play with somebody a year younger. That's why we were so insulted that we had to take this girl with us.
Do you remember being afraid to go into school?
Afraid of going to school?
Yeah. Like the first day or anything?
Never afraid. I was too tough to go to school.
That's really great. Do you ever remember getting a concept? That's an interesting question. Like when your mind just goes, okay, I get that in school.
Oh.
Do you ever remember?
And the answer finally came to you?
Yes.
Yes, in a language class, especially Spanish. Or math.
Yeah, it was just finally going, okay.
Yeah.
I've got it. Did you have PE? Physical education?
Did I what?
Did you have physical education class? Or just run
Not when I was small. We did when I hit high school. But when I was smaller, younger, when I was 10, did I tell you about that one? Did I tell you about that? We had to wear shorts. The girls never wore shorts.
Oh, I think you wrote about it.
We wore shorts. This boy switched my legs.
No.
Yeah, so I said, all right, if you want to fight, you'll fight. So I drew a ring on the ground. I said, come on, let's fight. Didn't I tell you this?
I don't think so.
Oh, this is one of the best stories. And he came dancing in like this, and I went, wham, and knocked his tooth out.
Yeah, you wrote about that. Yeah, you did.
But he was glad because it would have had to come out anyway. He said the next day.
That's great. Did you feel like you were good at gym class?
Did I feel like what?
Were you good at the gym class? Were you good at physical education?
Oh, yes. Always the best tomboy. Tomboy. You asked me about cooking class, there might be something different.
Did you have cooking class?
We had a cooking class and a sewing class. I think I always got straight A's until I hit that sewing class.
Really?
She gave me a B, and I have never forgiven her to this day.
I can't imagine.
Just because I can't sew.
You're great, though. You're great, too.
I've sewn a lot since then, but she probably wouldn't put an A grade on anything I've made either.
She's just one of those types. Did you ever get excited thinking about what you were going to wear on the first day of school?
I never thought about clothes.
Really?
My mother always decided. Always had a new dress. Put this on, put this on, put this on. It was never my worry, nor my choice.
You never had to wear a uniform, did you?
Never had what?
A uniform?
No. No uniforms.
Was there a bully at school?
Bully?
Yeah.
Not me.
So great.
I remember one girl, when we finally got high school age, she said, I used to be scared to death of you. Why? I wouldn't have hurt poor little thing.
No.
Don't like her much.
Did you eat lunch at school or did you go home?
Oh, I went home every day for lunch. Ran home the whole block and a half.
Oh, yeah? To hurry to get home? Or? It's good. I bet you were even hungrier after I was running.
And then after school, we had to have a little snack or something. Really butter with sugar on it.
That's good. Did you ever have any special visitors at your school?
That's what I remember.
Do you remember any field trips?
I remember one. We were in 4th grade and we all got on a bus. And we went from Lehigh over to Springville to the fish hatchery. And the reason I remember so well is that one of the boys fell in.
Oh, really? Oh my gosh.
His name was Billy York.
He must have been terrified.
I don't know. I don't remember whether he still... We thought he was just dumb.
Yeah, because
Poor little boy, he didn't get any sympathy.
What kind of things did you do in summertime when there was no school?
What did I do? What?
In summertime, when the school was out?
Just play with my friends.
Do you ever remember having teachers that you were in awe of, that you really particularly liked, or?
My English teacher, she was in charge of the yearbook. Oh, I thought that woman was perfect. My brothers hated her.
Really?
They had her already. And then there's Miss Thurman. And at that time, teachers didn't break down and become part of the group, but we went to her house to do some work for this yearbook one time, and afterwards we were walking home. Must not have been at her house because she was walking with us. And she was saying, I can see 2 moons. And we thought that was so cute that she would actually try to get along with us and say something funny. I always liked her.
That's nice. How could she see 2 moons? Was she just being silly?
I think she was making it up.
Oh, she was? Maybe she has glasses, because I know sometimes I do.
She didn't have glasses.
Did you say the Pledge of Allegiance at school?
I can't remember, but we probably did, especially when they had what did we call them? When they all had an assembly. They all met together.
Did you ever win any Did you ever win any awards?
Oh, yes, my mother was so proud. We went to, I was on the type team, shorthand team. We went to Provo. I don't know whether it was the Y had it or what, who sponsored it. We were sitting in the audience and they had these cards made out from what we had done up to that time. My mother said, all I can remember is they called out, Ida Webb, Ida Webb, Ida Webb, Ida Webb.
Oh, really? Oh,
Of course, it wasn't that great at all, but she was finally.
Great. Great. Were you proud of yourself? Do you remember being proud of yourself?
Oh, my mother was sufficiently proud. I was like a worm.
Oh, really?
No, I was just doing whatever came naturally.
Just going for fun. Did you have a hobby during your school days?
Hobby?
Yeah.
I don't think I ever did, except play the piano. But I think I didn't take lessons in the winter because it was too much. Too much to have to study and practice too.
I bet. Were you ever called to the principal? Did you have a principal? Were you ever called to the principal's office? No.
I didn't even know the man.
What were the rules like at your school? With no running in the hallway or no chewing gum? Or...
No, just about the same as now.
Good.
Behave yourself.
Yeah. Were you excited or bored or how did you feel about going to school?
I liked school. I loved school. I liked to study. I liked my assignments. I remember I drove my friends Zeta and Clara crazy. They'd come over to get me and I said, well, I have to study. I haven't got finished on this one. Well, there are two of us and we're here to play. I closed my book. Okay.
That's great. That's great. Did your mother ever come to school?
I remember she must not have.
Did your friends went through all your years of school with you, right? From elementary down? Did your friends go with you from elementary through high school?
Same friends, same town, same.
That's great.
Same old, same old.
That's great.
It was a good experience. I think it kept us close.
Yeah. What was the usual punishment at school for people wrongdoing? Did the kids have to sit in the corner or...
I don't know what they did. That would be the littler ones. I don't know what they did.
I'm skipping around a lot. Can you remember a historic event that happened when you were in school?
Sorry?
Can you remember any historic event that happened when you were in school?
Remember. Did anything happen in those years?
Not that I remember.
Anything happened before 1938?
Actually, there was. Okay, now we're on to holidays and celebrations. This is chapter. I probably should be going.
You'll never make it to the valley.
I know. Oh, goodness. Start to 7. I probably had better be going. Go to Julie's, get the kids ready. I probably had better be going.
You keep saying that. You're, in fact,
doing the math in my head.
You're getting more and more frightened by it.
I'm doing the math in my head.
But this was so much interesting.
It was.
It was fun for me.
It was. Can I email you some more questions?
Oh, yeah.
And then while you think about it?
Yeah, why not?
Just in your spare time, that way you can.
It'll be fun.
Okay, that sounds great.
I have your email address.
And I have yours, so I'll email you some of them when we think about it. If you like it. Is that working? Let's see here. Testing. Alright. If we keep an eye on this thing, because the light, it doesn't make a beep when the tape runs out. Let's keep an eye on it. But I think it's all good. I want to have to just such a